if you were to ask me who my favorite character of Thomas the Tank Engine was, I'd probably draw a blank. But if you were to ask me which character I related to the most, my answer would be Henry. Having had quite a few medical issues throughout my life, all I see is me during the Season 1 episodes where Henry needs special coal, and then has a great arc where he gets a new shape and is finally able to overcome it. Also, the 2 Henry theory isn't true. I won't be taking any arguments. As such, being a character I connect with, I knew I had to get a model of him, and Bachmann came to my aid. So we'll be reviewing the Bachmann Henry today. I'll make this part quick since I've already talked about it before, but the Bachmann HO Henry comes in the agonizing blister packaging that all of Bachmann's HO/00 models are packed in. Though, a nice trick I found with longer engines like Henry is that you can only cut 1/2 around the card and you'll not only be able to slide them all out, but you can access the instructions, and the package will stay relatively intact. Just something to keep in mind for if you get one of these models. Being one of Bachmann's earlier models, there are a lot of things that got right about Henry, and some things they may have missed the mark on, but we'll get to that. I am pleased to say that it does get the overall shape of the original TV series prop fairly accurate. The color isn't too far off, he remains a 460, and they even represent the wheel arches perfectly, with the last one in the back being slightly cut away, just like the prop. I've personally never been a fan of this, and I think his new shape appearance in Season 1 without them was much better, but given this is meant to recreate the prop as it appeared from Season 2 onwards, I have to let it slide. Up until Emily, the Bachmann models also had gray lamp irons and coupling hooks, meaning that Henry has them too. I was hoping that maybe they had updated these to black, since Thomas and Percy have had their coupling hooks changed to black too in more recent waves. But they didn't with Henry.
Well, sail again, Napoleon. I guess you can't win them all.
Not everyone likes Henry's face, but I think it's fine actually. I think it's a fairly decent representation of his smiling face in Season 1. They even got his tender... Oh... It's too low! Okay. In fairness, I didn't even know this for the longest time, and Henry's tenor in the TV series is fairly tall for a black 5'2". Even then, given this is supposed to recreate the prop, they still missed the mark here in my books. Overall, Henry is a passable model, even with some flaws here and there. Now, onto the performance. Being a Bachmann Townsend Friends model, Henry performs just about how you expect him to. He runs fairly smoothly, or at least mine does, and being a Bachmann TNF model, he of course comes with moving eyes. A lot of fans don't like this feature, but I, for some reason, find that it, in a way, adds flavor to the models, especially since the eyes were able to move in the TV series, or at least they were in the model era. Let's not talk about the CGI right now. I haven't been able to do a strength test on my Henry, but being one of the bigger engines, he does seem to handle a decent load. Hopefully enough to recreate any TV series concepts he wanted to. I myself have recreated Season 1 of Flying Kipper with him. Unfortunately, being a Bachmann Townsend Friends model, Henry is not DCC ready, which means if your layout has DCC, you will need to do some hardwiring to get him to work on the system. I haven't done that yet, but I'm hoping to soon. I was able to convert my Thomas and Percy models after all. Overall, Henry is a solid performer, so with that said and done, we'll now move on to the price. The MSRP for the Bachmann Henry, as of 2024, is $185. I'll make this quick. I don't like it, you don't like it, but unfortunately in a time of post-COVID, inflation, and Mattel overcharging the license fees, we sadly have to deal with these. I was able to get Henry for $125 off of Train World, and they would be my top go-to for a reliable model train website to get anything Bachmann Towns related. As always, spend wisely. I think it's only fair that I give the Bachmann Henry a 7.5 out of 10. This model for sure has a lot of flaws, but I still can't hate it. I do recommend if you want a HO/00 scale model of Henry without forking over the money for a Hornby one.
This won't do, youngster.
I personally am very pleased with him and should be confirmed to DCC very soon.